So this is the final pack I've got of the Obsidian flames. I have recently got a new pack just because I had some store credit left over from a reward program that was closing at the end of July, so didn't really need the cards, but might as well have bought them. So let's see what the final one has in store for us. And by the way, no comment on why I'm wearing this shirt. The less I say about it, I think the better I will come across as looking. If you know what it is, please stay quiet. If you don't know what it is, please keep it that way. Damn this. I have to get my finger in. I hate opening cards, so worried. Always worry I'm gonna wind up just ripping the cards and somehow leaving the packaging still open. Can't get a grip on it at all. So put that aside and let's begin the draw. Feels like I'm doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Not Pokemon here. So first up we have a basic energy card, water type. Not really something I can comment on. Not, again, a big card game player, doesn't mean much to me. Don't think they're especially... Okay, no, just the common. Let's just leave it at that. Next up, we have a scissor. I think, did I have this one before? 140 HP, punishing scissors and cut. Seems about right. Pretty sure I've got this one already. I mean, it's a really cool card, of course, but I'm looking for the rarer and cooler ones, obviously, every time I open these. And I presume everyone's hoping, watching it, that that's exactly what they get as well. Next up, we have Villain again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had this one as well. Maybe not with the effect on the card. Double type, as long as this card is in play, it is grass and fire. I mean, I guess with it being a spicy pepper Pokemon, that does make total sense. Spicy and spicy vegetable, I guess. Okay, spicy headbutt. This attack's damage isn't affected by resistance. 110, that's its entire HP. That is a good attack. And Cypher to go with the scissor. Another of those. Agility and cut. 80 HP. It is fair, it's a Mantis Pokemon, I guess. A 4'11" bug though, with a scythe on each arm. That is terrifying. I can see where Misty comes from with her fear of bugs, but surely this is far scarier than just a caterpillar. Creepy feeling though it may be. I know Caterpie is quite big considering what it is. Next up, Mawile. I can recognise that quite easily. Just hold that up. No effect on this one, sadly. Ability, Special Eater. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Again, don't know the rules well enough to say that's really a good, but I suppose it's the equivalent of stealing and eating a berry an opponent's Pokemon's holding, so that would be very useful competitively. It chomps with its gaping mouth, its huge jaws are actually steel horns that have been transformed. So, hang on. So apparently, these used to be horns, and then teeth just grew on them. That is interesting. That is not terrifying, not at all. No. That's not going to be in my nightmares forever. No. Altaria, Glide, and Soothing Lullaby. So, Glide's basic attack 30, Soothing Lullaby 110, sends the opponent's active Pokemon to sleep. During Pokemon Checkup, don't know what that is, your opponent flips 2 coins instead of 1. Okay, if either of them is tails, fine, that Pokemon is still asleep. Okay, that's good, but more likely to keep it asleep. That's a good effect. Team Star Grunt. Put an energy attach your opponent's active Pokemon on top of their deck. Very energy intensive. Which one are Team Star? I think that must be one that I haven't played yet. Don't recognize that name at all. Don't like the name either, Team Star. No, not threatening. I mean, Rocket isn't especially threatening. In fact, the more you look at what they do in the anime, the less threatening they become. Okay, I guess it is a kid's show, but still. You want the villains to actually seem like they're gonna threaten the universe. I mean, creating a whole new galaxy with Dialga and Palkia's power, that's a proper threat. Don't know what Team Star were threatening to do. Smoliv. Small Olive. Smoliv. Small. It has 1 attack and it's Absorb, which does 10 damage and heals 10 damage from this Pokemon. 50 HP, so that's 20%. Not bad, not brilliant. Not bad, not bad, not... Trying to be positive, it's not bad. That's all I can say. Not terrible, not at all. And Weasel. So Sinnoh is my favourite, so that works to Weasel's benefit, but since it's only got a quick attack, which flip a coin, if heads, this attack does 10 more damage, so that's 20 instead of 10, so double damage essentially. Just another way of saying that. 70 HP. It's a weasel that has a flotation sac around its neck and that swims. You know, people do say that the earlier Pokemon designs, Gen 1ers, especially, but okay, that never happened. Next up is Wooper. Now, it's a truth universally acknowledged that the goofier the Pokemon's face, especially its smile, the more beloved it will be. So this guy is super popular with a lot of people who are not me. There is someone out there who is going to do tears of joy probably over the fact that I picked this out. So to that person, I say, this is for you. Don't know why you love this Pokemon, but here it is. Bask in its glory. because I won't. Its one attack is flop. After losing a territorial struggle, Wooper began living on land. Weird. The Pokemon changed over time, developing a poisonous film to protect its body. Okay, yeah, so it's Paldean and Wooper, obviously. I do think the sort of Paldean and Hisuian differences, they're interesting, but goofy at the same time in some areas. And finally, Phantom. What happens when a tree trunk appears to get possessed by the spirit of a toddler or a baby, I think. Is it a baby Pokemon? Hopefully not. That's not good to think about. Branch poke, 20 damage. With a voice like a human child's, it cries out to lure adults deep into the forest, getting them lost among the trees. Okay, is there a ghost Pokemon that doesn't have to somehow involve stealing the souls of children in some weird way? That's creepy. So that was my final opening. Hopefully there'll be more openings to come, because I do still have a lot of cards to open. Otherwise, that's fine. I got a lot of good cards, and I hope it's been enjoyable.